Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Divinely Transformed. My name is Lisa, and whether you're new or returning, I'm glad that you're here. Welcome to your daily reading for July 7th, 2022. It's the 7/7 portal day, which means it's either a lesson or a blessing, or for some of y'all, it could be both. There's a lot of changes going on, energetic changes that are happening in the 3D, maybe behind the scenes, maybe you don't know about it, but it's happening. Lessons or blessings. Someone's hitting the jackpot, someone's losing it all. Well, when you gamble big, you can lose everything. And truthfully, when someone does spell work of any kind, that is like oppressive, that takes away someone's free will, and there's backfire there. It's happening. Probably in the here and now. It's not funny. It's not amusing. Because these are real people going through real nightmarish things. A lot of fighting. It's like war. But it just is what it is. They're the ones that started the war, and they're the ones still fighting the war. These karmics. So now they're being shook. They're being shown that it doesn't pay to start a war. A spiritual war. Against anyone. But when you're arrogant and you think that you can beat destiny with black magic, I don't know what anybody expects but the backfire. That's the big gamble that doesn't pay off big. You lose it all. It's unfortunate. But it's a very valuable lesson that these people need to learn. Spell work is never the answer to get what you want. Overdoing your power and control never gets you what you want. It gets you the opposite of what you want. Before I get started with the reading, let me remind y'all that this is a general public reading, so some, none, or all of it may apply to your situation. So just take what resonates and leave the rest. Also keep in mind that time is fluid and not linear, which means that for each individual person watching, that means this could have already happened, this could be happening right now, or this could happen in the future. And also keep in mind that we all have free will to change the outcome of any reading at any time for any reason. And then the universe steps in. That's what's happening. The universe is stepping the fuck in. First card out is the Six of Cups in the reverse. This is not a happy reunion here. This is a fight with someone that you've known for a long time. Very toxic. Full of unhealthy behavioral patterns that they learned from their parents, that they've been doing their whole lives, that isn't serving them, and they're doing it anyway. Clarifying the Six of Cups is the Tower with the Six of Cups. So the karmic is finding out that the emperor wants to reconcile with their divine counterpart. They're blowing their fucking mind. And the karmic is acting up so bad that I'm getting like an image of like this tower being their fucking head. And like they flip out so badly and go so crazy that it looks like they have fucking lightning coming out of their head. They're pissed. They don't want this to happen. They've been doing all kinds of spell work to prevent it from happening. But it's because of their codependent toxicity and their devilish, very nasty, toxic ways. Their oppressive ways to keep someone chained and enslaved. That's what's getting them their karmic contract broken. This karmic is possessed by a high-level demon, right? When this karmic received the news that they received, they got pissed, and it's powered by the devil. Because the karmic is obsessed. They can't let go. Because their handout is being threatened. Divine Masculine. This is who you've been with. This is who you shared a life with for so long. Someone who is demonically possessed. And when they get mad, oh boy, they're fucking mad. And they have the most evil shit to say when they're mad. And it's this behavior that gets them cut the fuck off. That karmic contract is getting broken. They overdid it. Clarifying the Six of Cups in the reverse is the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. This was definitely a reunion that isn't happy. Because the karmic got exposed for their lying, their theft, their deception, and their trickery. The Divine Masculine finally saw these karmics for the demons that they are. But you know that Seven of Swords starts as self-deception first. The Divine Masculine lied to themselves. Settling for this situation that they shouldn't have been settling for. The universe showed them exactly why they made the wrong choice. Clarifying the Seven of Swords in the reverse is the Two of Pentacles reverse. With the Six of Pentacles and the upright with the Three of Swords. The karmic got exposed as a fraud, as a false person, as a liar, as a fraud, as a con artist. For all their lying, all their cheating, and all their stealing. And the Two of Pentacles in the reverse talks about how very unbalanced this karmic is about that. They have severe psychological disorders. Like, it's a major psychological disruption going on. You're most likely going to have to call the police for your protection, Divine Masculine, and get a restraining order. Because she's crazy. And y'all emperors know that these karmics are really good hackers and stalkers because they have fake profiles on the internet. They're absolute menaces online. You're gonna have to fucking disappear from these bitches. You're gonna have to totally go off grid to get away from them because they're so crazy and obsessive. They will do whatever it takes to find you and throw their pussy in your face one more time to see if they can get you to come back to them, because they are possessed by these demons. And that is how these demons get you hooked. With sex, drugs, and alcohol are the three most major and common ways that a demon can have authority to oppress you. Because those are things that you're choosing, right? You choose to have sex with someone. You're choosing to share energy with someone. And if you don't know that they're demonically possessed, you're going to be influenced by that demon that's influencing and possessing that karmic. And yeah, it's gonna fuck with you too. It doesn't have the authority to possess a chosen person, but it does have the authority to trick, to lie, to beguile, to make you go crazy. You know, it can do anything but to you but possess you. They can majorly influence you and seriously oppress you, but they don't have the authority to possess you. Because if you're a child of God, a demon can't possess you. You're not their property to possess. But they can influence and control you if you let them. And that's what's been going on here, blindly. But these emperors are seeing all of this now. For everything for what it is. And they know that they've been betrayed over and over and over and over and over again by these karmics. And they're tired of it. And they're done with it. And they're ending it with the karmic. And that's what this moon in reverse is all about. These emperors are saying, I'm tired. Nothing's changing. Things are getting worse. Nothing's getting better. All we do is fight. This is not good for anyone. And I'm fucking done. I want to start a new life with the Fool. And I really think that I know that I can make that work. And I know I can't make this work. And I want a brand new start. Because I'm in love with someone. That's what these emperors are saying. And I'm choosing the love. Because this ain't it. Because this person's loving and loyal and forgiving and stable and strong. Very confident. Very attractive. And they're a hard worker. They're everything that you're not, karmic feminine. This situation isn't suiting me. Hasn't been suiting me for a long time. It's time for me to say no. I'm done. I'm tired. It's over. I can't go through this with you anymore. 3 of Cups in reverse. Being cheated on all the time doesn't make people happy. Doesn't make people feel good about themselves. And it sure as shit doesn't make an emperor feel good about themselves. They don't want to settle for this shit no more. They don't want to settle for being unhappy. They don't want to settle for all this partying on either side of the fence, the karmic or the divine masculine, that just leaves them feeling empty. They're ready to express their love to Queen of Pentacles here, and it's the Two of Cups here. It's mutual. It's two people who love each other mutually and equally and balanced. And they have a full cup of love for themselves, so they can offer full emotions for another person instead of offering emotions and commitment for an empty cup. This is balanced. And this is with someone who was very loving, very kind, very generous. They're a person that focuses on their work, on their service, on their home and their family. They love what they do, and they're good at what they do. They're very successful. The Emperor needs a successful person to help back them up. And they're tired of having the karmic hanging on like the heavy ball and chain, draining them of all of their energy. Energy is everything. Someone makes you feel like shit and drains you of your money, which is another form of energy. It's tangible energy, but it's energy. Makes you feel like shit. Ghosts you, come back to use you some more. That's a very toxic behavioral pattern that should never be. And someone's realizing that now with the Hanged Man in reverse. They're finally getting it. That everything that they're trying to do to fix this shitty situation, this shitty relationship, this shitty marriage that they're in, it isn't working. It hasn't been working. And it's not going to work. Some of these emperors were just addicted to trying to fix this karmic. And their behavior only got worse. So, we have an emperor who is enlightened. They have Pisces in their chart. And they're completely enlightened. And this is in the reverse because they've made that sacrifice. And that sacrifice is they've released the karmic feminine, because the karmic feminine is in the Hanged Man position now. Waiting. Waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And the karmic feminine will stay in the Hanged Man position until the karmic feminine learns how to be independent by themselves. This could take years. This took a long time for me to come out of. It was a process. This didn't happen overnight. This took 2 years to build up to sustain 9 months of financial independence, of living alone. It took 2 years to prepare to be in the Nine of Pentacles and the upright. And I might have been on a fast track because I tend to do things fast whenever, the times come and I don't have anything else to do. Whenever I run out of options, then whatever needs to be done has to get done. Also clarifying the Hanged Man in reverse is the Three of Cups in reverse and the Four of Pentacles. This is saying that the karmic is still hanging on in the divine masculine's energy, trying to force a connection and force a relationship that isn't there anymore. They refuse to let go. They don't want to let go because they're financially needy and greedy. And these karmics have a belief system that they think it's perfectly okay to keep someone entrapped and enslaved, deny them of any kind of love, kindness, and compassion, treat them like dogs, and drain them of everything that they have to offer energy-wise. That's some kind of bullshit. Clarifying the Hanged Man in reverse is the Nine of Wands in the reverse. So the karmic has been released. The Emperor has given up. And the Emperor is here. The Emperor is clarifying this Nine of Wands in the reverse. The Emperor has walked away from the karmic. Eight of Cups. Emotionally, physically, they're working on getting their divorce now. Also clarifying the Nine of Wands in reverse, we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse and the King of Swords in the reverse. This is also saying this is the reason why these emperors have given up on these karmics and left them. Because these karmics overdid their anger, overdid their power and control. They got violent. They got nasty. They got vengeful. Caught them cheating and or doing black magic. Because the karmic lacks confidence. They don't think they're attractive. They don't feel that they're attractive. So they just create a bunch of drama. And the Emperor's done being silenced with the King of Swords in the reverse. The Emperor said what they had to say. And now the King of Swords is in the reverse. Well, for a couple reasons. Well, the karmic's pissed at them, and they just see them as the enemy now. And now they want revenge on the Emperor for leaving them, because it's like fatal attraction here. If I can't have you, no one will kind of bullshit. And it's going to blow up in their fucking face yet again. But you can't tell them nothing. But the King of Swords is also in the reverse because he fucking blocked her ass. He ain't talking to her because he knows that she lies and she's full of manipulation. And he cuts her off. The next card out we have is the King of Cups in the reverse because there is no love there. He loves someone else. And he wants to make this right, fair, just, and balanced now because he's under karma. The Emperor feels like shit for what he did. The Emperor wants a second chance to right a wrong, to make a U-turn, to make the right choice this time. So we also have the Chariot and the King of Wands. Here's the Emperor, but in the lower arcana, so Aries with Cancer. My particular divine masculine has an Aries moon with a Cancer black moon Lilith. So here he is. He's on his way. energetically, and very soon in the 3D, to make things fair and just and balanced now. Judgment is all about making a decision or giving a second chance. And it's in the upright. Because they know that this is the right thing to do, because this is what the angels told them. So now this emperor wants victory and success and forward movement. And the only place where there is victory and success and forward movement is following their heart. This time. Making the right decision. This time. Because 9 of Cups in reverse, things didn't turn out the way that they expected and hoped. These emperors, whenever they chose to settle for the karmic feminine and the karmic marriage and the family situation here, they ain't happy, because they've been through hell with these karmics after they decided to stay. These karmics were vindictive and nasty and fought with these emperors a lot about their love and attraction elsewhere, even though they were sticking themselves there trying to work shit out with the karmic, not even having anything to do with the person that they love and was attracted to, and is attracted to. And they're just focused on making shit work at home, and it ain't working. And this karmic is just throwing shit in their face. It's extremely low vibrational. And these divine masculines are extremely disappointed. Because clarifying the 9 of Cups in the reverse is the 2 of Wands with the Page of Pentacles. So disappointed. So upset. That they know that yeah, I fucked up. I made the wrong choice. I need to make the right choice now. Taking this new road was a new experience for these emperors. And now they're trying this new road because they see the road that they were comfortable with, that they've always known, didn't work out for them because it wasn't meant for them. We have the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse with the Sun in reverse. So, someone lost their job. Whether it's the divine masculine who lost their job or the karmic feminine who lost their job. But there's a lot of anger and resentment. Nobody's happy about this. People were pissed about this. Karmic, I don't know if they're really unhappy about this. Maybe they are. But the divine masculine's really not happy with that. But whoever has Leo in their chart, whether it's the divine masculine or the karmic feminine, they're pissed off. They're angry. They want revenge. Their physical health is deteriorating. Maybe that's why they lost their job. Doesn't pay to be fucking nasty. Because when you're nasty, the universe brings all that nasty ass energy to you and poisons you. Got the 7 of Pentacles. What are you investing your time and energy into? Well, the karmic invested in spell work, lying and manipulation and black magic, trying to take away the divine masculine's free will and the divine feminine. The divine masculine's pissed off and they see, oh, I've invested in a liar. I've invested in a fraud. I've invested in a black magician. What the fuck? And the emperors are fucking gone. Six of Swords. They caught these karmics red-handed doing black magic. And or cheating, but take it how it resonates for you, leave the rest. The sun's in the reverse again. The karmic is mad. They're jealous, they're competing, they want revenge. Probably still doing spell work. And their physical health is yet again still deteriorating here. Really pissed off here whenever they received the bad news that the emperors want this divorce now. And the emperors want their freedom with the Eight of Swords in the reverse. And these karmics are very disappointed and very low vibrational. They were greedy. See, this is the karmic's wish fulfillment for the emperor here. As long as the emperor felt like he was trapped in this karmic marriage, these karmics were happy, satisfied, and emotionally fulfilled. And that's fucked up. And now that the emperors are liberating themselves and granting their freedom, oh boy, karmics aren't happy, because they no longer have their prisoner to control. The puppet has cut the strings from the puppet master. And these emperors have released these karmics and let their asses go. And in doing so, they stopped giving them their handouts. So these karmics are broke. And this divorce is in progress. The Hierophant in the reverse because it was corrupt anyway. And now the karmic is upset and unhappy, and they're discontent within their home and family. Is all they can do is cry and worry and be anxious and not be able to sleep, because all they're thinking about is the happy family ain't happy no mo. And really, was the family ever happy? Whenever people in a house are fighting and at war with each other, how the fuck can that be a happy family? Come on, karmic, you're fucking delusional if you ever believed that, these last at least year or longer has been happy. I mean, you were the only one happy. Maybe. Sometimes. When you felt good enough about yourself. Then whenever you felt like shit, you treat other people like shit. And you don't care how you treat others. Well, you're starting to care now. Whatever. This is on you. You did this. It was all because y'all karmics went crazy, acting like demons, being oppressive, acting like demons because you have a fucking demon possessing your ass. Especially when you get angry. And when these karmics have the uncontrollable urge and desire to go and spread their legs open to whoever gives them attention behind the emperor's back, that's a form of letting in more power to these demons. Yeah. That's all it is. And these karmics have these big holes in their souls. And they can't get enough sex and they can't get enough money. And now they're going crazy because they can't be satisfied. Because you ain't doing it right. You're doing it wrong. And it's a combination between the karma and the demonic possession and all of that has caused this really evil, menacing tower blow up to happen. Where the karmic was so pissed that it looked like their head was coming off and lightning was coming out of their face. Protect yourselves, Emperor. Hopefully you did. If this is past energy. I mean, I believe that y'all chosen ones are protected. Things go really bad. They're not going to get as bad as they could get. But they'll be pretty fucking bad. Bad enough to show you that it's an emergency to get the fuck away from this karmic ASAP. And you know you're going to have to ghost the karmic. Because if they have any idea where you went, they're going to be following you and looking for you. Because these stalkers are technologically inclined and advanced. And they're good at locating people. Creepy. Because these karmics have ill intentions. Final advice is Wanyo and Othila. It just means that these emperors, they're choosing sacred union. And when they choose the sacred union, they get the gifts from their ancestors for abundance, for material wealth and financial gain. Because these twin flame unions, it's like a whole package. Not only do you get love, but you get money too. And it's all, universally orchestrated. It's all programmed, like, into the destinies. It's to show these people that this is exactly where they need to be. Where they have no lack. They're happy. Everything is provided for. And there's nothing but stability and love and peace. It's rewards. You're meant to be a signal to show you this is where the longevity is. This is where it'll last. And anyone that is in Emperor energy, they want longevity with their partner. They want to be able to count on their partner to help them. Instead of working against them. Because, yeah, emperors and empresses, you know, we're powerful people. We can do a lot. But, you know, we're human. We can only do so much. And when we don't have support, you know, another person of like-mind energy and values and goals, if you don't have that support there, you can't continue to do the good that you do if you don't have that stable support for the long haul. And these emperors are seeing that, realizing that, opening their eyes to it. That's why they're making their U-turn. So, whatever happened in the past, I encourage and implore y'all empresses to really give your divine counterpart a chance whenever they come back and start talking to you, because they are being real and genuine and authentic, and you have nothing to fear. They really have changed. They really do want to make this work. And if you're divine feminine worth their salt, and you trust yourself, you trust your intuition, then you can trust that these emperors are for real. But if you're still a divine feminine wounded on the journey, you're not going to be able to trust yourself, and you're going to push these divine masculines away out of fear, prolonging your sacred union. So I really, really urge and encourage y'all to, if y'all are still hurt, I encourage you to explore forgiving and moving forward. Forgiving and learning is the whole point of the divine feminine journey. Knowing when you should really cut people out and when you did it hastily. You have to have that what's the word? Discernment. Yeah, that's the word, discernment. If you don't have that discernment, then you're not as healed as you thought you were, divine feminine. And I encourage you to continue healing if you're still deeply hurt, even when these emperors come back to apologize and tell you how they feel about you and ask you to give them another chance, to wipe the slate clean, have a second chance at a first impression. You know, the choice is ultimately up to you, divine feminines. And then whenever you do actually do the healing that you need, you will be sent someone, whether it's your divine counterpart or a sacred soulmate, when the time is right. But God can't grant you with a relationship with anyone for a sacred union if you're still hurt, because hurt people. And God will have no choice but to protect the divine masculine from the wounded divine feminine. And I really would not want to see that happen. Because many of y'all divine feminines came on this journey because y'all wanted this union. And your hearts got ripped out when the opposite occurred. It's about having the unconditional love of Christ to continue to be of service to others with boundaries, of course, even if they hurt you. I mean, look at me. I'm on this channel, and most of my readings, I'm giving solid advice to the karmic feminine. Probably wasting my breath, I don't know, but it's my job. It's my obligation. It's what I'm good at. It's what I'm passionate about. Yeah, I'm trying. Because saving souls is ultimately my highest priority. Being a light to help people save their own souls is what I mean. Because really, all I'm here doing is being a light, being a resource, being a guide. I'm not actually doing anything but sharing what I know and whistleblowing on evil. So, my channel is for the lost and for the hurt. But make no mistake, I'm not a doormat. That's why I have a channel. So I don't have to be one-on-one with someone for them to manipulate me in person. This is like safe. Or safer. Because you're not actually exchanging energies. You're just putting your energy out there, and whoever catches your energy receives it. And if they can relate to your energy and your situation, you know, and some do and some don't. And yeah. So these sacred unions are coming together because there is a mission that is to be upheld. The Divine Feminine has their own individual mission, and the collective, just in general. I'm not talking about individual people, I'm talking about in the collective. Every Divine Feminine has their individual mission. Every Divine Masculine has their individual mission. And then they have their collaborative mission together. So there's really two missions that go with the relationship. And when they're in relationship with each other, loving each other and supporting each other and helping each other, they will have all of that energy to fulfill their individual and joined missions. Because they're feeding each other with love and strength so they can guide and support and help each other continue with their mission along the way. It's extremely valuable. Us light workers are needed. People are so lost and so scared and so broken, and some so alone, even around all kinds of other people, that all of us light workers are needed. 144,000 are needed because the world is in pain and agony. Because everybody's all caught up and consumed in karma. And most of them don't understand how they got in it. And they need information and help to get out of it. That's why these unions are so important. That is why this is bigger than anyone. That is why this was sacredly and karmically contracted all of this time for all of these events to play out the way that they've played out. Everything that has happened was meant to happen. The universe has all the power and all the control when it comes to destiny. The universe has a way of breaking people down with karma and showing people what the right thing to do is so they can get on the right path. And those of y'all that do get on the right path after making a poor decision, I congratulate you. I give you my standing ovations. And I'm very proud of you. Because it takes a lot of courage to come back to someone and apologize to them for making a mistake and wanting to make things right. That shows maturity. It shows spiritual evolution and transformation. And who is anybody to reject someone coming forth with a real apology after making a huge mistake? God said, judge not, or you're going to be judged. In the same fashion and the same manner in which you use to judge others, God will judge you. Doing black magic and negative energy work and influencing and impeding on someone's free will is doing just that. So these karmics are getting their justice. And they're hurting. It's not funny. But it's exactly what they deserve. Unfortunately. These unions are the priority. And the universe will have their way, one way or another. And those that still don't listen get bogged down with even more karma with no hope of getting out. Until it completely consumes them until they pass away into the next dimension where the torture continues because they mismanaged their time while they were alive to grow, to transform, to change. And that would just be a true shame of wasted potential. But really, it's up to these karmics to decide to make good decisions for themselves. And actually do it. You can't force anyone to change. They have to want it. So that's what I have for y'all. Thank y'all for supporting my work and all the ways that y'all do. I appreciate y'all very much. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to y'all soon.